In the last few months, I'm hearing this narrative that he's changed a lot. I can't distinguish as yet. Is this because India just wants something new and so therefore they're saying this, or has he genuinely changed?
The question I want to ask you is this. It seems like an impossibility at this stage. If Rahul Gandhi were to lead the government at any stage, would he be a liability or would he be an asset to India?
I don't have an answer to that because as I said that as I told even here, Shobha, that what they say when they're out of power and when they're in power is so different. I've documented in my books as well that when we first met him and stuff, and all that, as a group, we were generally underwhelmed. This is back in 2007 and stuff.
Underwhelmed?
Yes, absolutely. In terms of, and I've charted that out, that, in terms of what the journey was and all that. In the last few months, I'm hearing this narrative that he's changed a lot, all this has happened and stuff. I can't distinguish as yet, is this because India just wants something new and so therefore they're saying this, or has he genuinely changed? I just don't have a reading of that. But, in terms of, so that is what I can't, seem to fathom. I think what's happening in India today, if I can say for my travels, is that there's a general fatigue. Someone's been in power for a long period of time. People want something new. And so therefore they gravitate.
But is he really new, Ruchir? He's been around for the longest
time. That's right. But, he hasn't been in power. So people just sort of, have a curiosity. The question you've asked, even I don't know. So there's a newness element to it in terms of that. Even I don't know whether he's genuinely changed or is this just people wanting something different.
Appealing to the young of India, the most important demographic, do you think he succeeded in appealing to them and maybe providing a counter narrative for the future?
Yeah, but I'd say that in terms of it's happening across many states' chief ministers. Like, as I've said so in the past, that, we here in Delhi and Bombay, if I can say so, focus too much on central leaders. But, when we travel, you see the dynamism and stuff like that. Like one one leader we have a real fun meeting, even though his governance record is mixed, is someone like Akhilesh, right? I mean, I think so. Like in Bihar, Tejasvi. All these guys, in terms of that, you see a fresh energy in them as well. So but we tend to get very focused on central leaders. But in terms of even this election, I think the role Akhilesh played was possibly the most monumental role.
So federal system maybe down the line?
Absolutely. I'm a huge believer in that given our polity and given so if you look at other countries in the world as well, they all tend to be, in terms of who have done, heterogeneous societies need more federal systems.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
You'll have to why do you think Akhilesh played a monumental role in this election?
No, because of the fact that what happened in UP. I think it's like there to say that had UP sort of gone, 20, 30 seats, in terms of the fact that for some reason, even when we went to UP in 2022, we saw that he was being able to connect much more with the people. The kind of crowds we saw at his rally and the frenzy we saw, we have not seen in other rallies that we saw. In fact, it misled us a bit in 2022 because we thought that he'd do better than he actually did. So in terms of the fact that there are other leaders who have played a very significant role, we tend to get very focused on what's happening at the center.